First of all, welcome to the channel and thank you for stopping by. This is day one of the Palmetto ADV Rally. We are in the low country of South Carolina. It is 7:30 in the morning. The sun is just coming up. It is slightly brisk, but it feels great. We're expecting today to have, according to the weatherman, a sunny and warm day, ideal for riding. However, as you can see, it's not ideal yet. So all of the Southerners are intelligently staying in their campers, trailers, tents, and etc. Now, if I head up, I will find some people are out having coffee. I believe breakfast is starting now. But it does seem that the majority of people are still inside. I've got my camper van with me, so I am not moto camping. I am camping with moto. In addition to myself, we have North Carolina famous YouTuber riding the thin lines, Roger. And over here, TimFest favorite, we've got John. We've set up our own little space here. Our bikes are off to the side. Now, this started out as an eventful par for me as I came here with a very, very bald AX41 tire that I loved, but after 5,000 miles was 100% toast. Fortunately, I had my Rabaconda with me, Roger had his Rabaconda with me, and I had a Motas tire. So Roger and honestly, I started it and then Roger pretty much took over because he's done one more recently and he just wanted to make a video. He went right through it, he kicked ass, and I now have a tire. Thanks to a nice gentleman down here, we were able to get it compressed up in about 25 feet. No real travel, looking to beg and plead for someone to air it up for me. Rode it around the grounds yesterday. Everything seems good. We will, of course, see if this Motas stays on my bike better than TS Moto's mats. Wow, that didn't come out well at all. We will find out if my Motas Tractionator stays on my 390 Adventure better than Matt of TS Moto's tire stayed on his, where it popped the bead not once, but twice. I am at the recommended PSI. Roger at the time had thought perhaps the tire was too low and that's why Matt's popped off. So we'll find out. I went to what the manual states. That's the pressure it's at. Let's see if it stays on. If it sounds like I'm rushing, it's because I undersold it when I said it was brisk. I'm wearing a fairly comfortable fleece and it is definitely brisk. So I'm gonna go and consider getting my bike ready, having a minor electrical problem with my GPS I'd like to resolve. Other than that, the bike is running great. Worth mentioning, before doing a little bit of riding with Patrick, Moto Ramblings, who is unfortunately not here the other day, that bike has been sitting since I got Lemon, my 790 Adventure, out of its second long trip in the shop last August. So August through selling Lemon, I was riding Lemon. And after that, I've been riding the new Touareg 660. So I've taken the 390 out of the mothballs, and so far it's treating me really well. And I hope that continues for today. The plan is to figure out a plan after breakfast. So once all these Southerners wake up, guys, though John is not a Southerner, he's from a couple hours from me in New York. But once all these fine folks wake up and we cook some bacon, we'll figure out what we're doing today and we'll get back at it. Okay, it turns out I sold John, my neighbor from New York, short. Unlike the Southerners, who's not hiding from the cold. And unlike me, he didn't even ride his bike up here. John just popped out into the cold. He's from Syracuse. It's probably like 35 there right now. And he drove up here to Vendor Village. Oh, side note, this is a cup of coffee. Interesting story. I was on vacation with my wife and daughter in November. And they asked, what would everyone like to drink? And my wife said tea. My daughter said some kind of iced coffee thing. And they looked at me and said coffee. And I said, no, thank you. And when the drinks came out, my wife got her tea. My daughter got her special coffee, and they handed me a coffee. And since the air conditioning on this cruise ship was rocking at 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, okay, I'll drink the coffee and stay warm. And my daughter's mouth literally dropped because in her 23 years of life, she's never seen me drink coffee. And in the 30 plus years I've been with my wife, apparently she's never seen me drink coffee. And the reason for that is I only drink it at rallies. Only when it's cool in the morning do I actually drink coffee. I drank it when I was a teenager to basically get up for the bus early in the morning because I lived out in the boonies, but I didn't actually keep drinking coffee when I didn't need to wake up at 4:30 or 5 to get a school bus. So yes, I do drink coffee, pretty much only when I'm places like this, because I like the taste of coffee enough, but I like water better. But on a morning like today where it is brisk, it is certainly better to have something warm. And making hot chocolate, it takes more effort, and there's always somebody making coffee at these rallies. Let's take a look at the vendor village. We've got this year 701 Cycles. I think this is their first year here. And we have the Christian Motorcyclists Association. Thank you for the coffee, sir. This gentleman has been here for a couple of years and is a sponsor.
It was just so
Diehards
weird.
are out here.
As soon as I put it on, the tighter I would cinch it, the less it would like.
New this year, Cheyenne brought in Griffin Moto, which looks like very, very well made jackets. Nice durable materials. I will have to take a look at their website and come back later on and take a look at more of this, because that's a nice mesh jacket and in my favorite colors. Most importantly though, what we have is Rick Stewart. Now, I have multiple law firms as clients, so I am accustomed to attorneys. But Rick here is a special attorney. And by that I mean Rick specializes in helping motorcycle riders who have unfortunately been involved in an accident. If you find yourself in an area that Rick is barred, at least South Carolina, definitely give Rick Stewart a call, because he is a rider, he's a camper, and he's an attorney, and he knows the situation you're going to be in. Your generic attorney isn't necessarily going to understand the intricacies of a motorcycle accident, and you're going to want to have a specialist, and Rick Stewart is that specialist for South Carolina. All right, over here we have Cheyenne is already starting breakfast. Now, breakfast is optional. It's certainly convenient. Many people do go ahead and cook out. There's nothing stopping you from, we have a Blackstone or two in our group, nothing stopping you from cooking. But if you want the simplicity of getting up in the morning, grabbing your coffee, grabbing breakfast, and getting out on the trail, Cheyenne has got you covered. Come back at dinner time, Cheyenne's got you covered for dinner. Last night was fried chicken, and it was a humongous hit. It went fast. So over here we have, I believe it is the second year that they've been sponsored, and that is Benchmade Knife Company. We'll come back and get some B-roll later. Roger was quite enamored, and some of these knives are beautiful. Gentlemen explained that they're made here in the United States and guaranteed, and they appeared to be very, very solid knives. Okay, I just wanted to get a little bit of Vendor Village while it was nice and quiet. I'm going to enjoy my coffee and see if I can go wake some of my southern friends.